Get ready to have your absolute perception of modern Europe shattered. Germany, an undeniable economic powerhouse, is staring down a demographic collapse so staggering, so profound, it genuinely defies easy comprehension. We're not talking about a slow decline here. The numbers paint an almost unbelievable truth that will leave you rethinking everything. Consider this: with a fertility rate plummeting to just 1.4 children per woman, projections reveal a monumental 76% population drop across merely 4 generations. Can you even wrap your head around that? This isn't some distant, theoretical future either. The median age in Germany is projected to surge past 45 by an astonishing 2026, when almost 1 in 4 Germans will already be over 65. Think about the scale. By 2036, a colossal 13 million baby boomers are set to retire. Meanwhile, we're looking at a looming deficit of millions of unfilled jobs expected by 2030. This isn't just an age shift, it's a direct, brutal hit to the nation's future, instantly translating into reduced tax revenue and agonizingly long service wait times for everyone. And the bedrock of Germany's social contract? Its cherished pay-as-you-go pension system. It's teetering on the edge. Supported by 2.5 workers per retiree just this year, in 2024, it will become utterly unsustainable, with a 2-to-1 ratio in the 2030s. Unbelievable, right? In 2025 alone, pensions are set to devour a quarter of annual tax revenues, astonishingly exceeding the combined spending on education, research, infrastructure, and defense. This is a direct, undeniable redirection of an immense national wealth, flowing from the vibrant young straight to the aging old. But the spiraling truths don't stop there. Imagine being a young or middle-aged German today. You're already battling crippling taxes, often 40 to 50% on your salary, facing rising living costs and sluggish wage growth. Saving for retirement? It's becoming an elusive dream. And housing? The market is absolutely choked by development restrictions, layers of regulations, and even immigration pressures. It simply cannot meet demand, making homeownership utterly unattainable for even dual-income couples in major metropolitan areas. This isn't just a problem, it's a brutal, self-reinforcing feedback loop. Seniors, who now represent the largest voting bloc, actively incentivize politicians to favor their older constituents. This makes wealth accumulation even harder for the young, directly disincentivizing family formation and catastrophically worsening the demographic crash. It's a generational squeeze that's tightening every year. By the 2030s, these unsustainable pension funds will inevitably demand longer working lives, with retirement ages of 70 or even higher actively discussed. This will tragically increase poverty rates among current pensioners, creating another layer of crisis. Seniors and baby boomers collectively hold the vast majority of Germany's wealth, and while taxing the rich might seem like a straightforward solution, it offers only temporary relief against these colossal funding gaps. The nation's healthcare system itself is staring down an affordability crisis in the 2030s. Why? Because costs peak dramatically in the last quarter of life, colliding head-on with a shrinking workforce and an exploding patient population. The result? Months-long wait times for specialist appointments already becoming the norm. Now, immigration offers a momentary reprieve, a temporary patch, but it's fundamentally not a long-term solution. Immigrant birth rates, astonishingly, typically align with locals within just 2 generations. This means an unsustainable, constant replenishment would be needed from a world where birth rates are declining everywhere. The path forward demands incredibly unpopular decisions, a monumental societal shift, and an unprecedented reallocation of an entire quarter, 25%, of the national budget. Not from some abstract fund, but directly from the elderly, especially the wealthy, and towards families through housing and childcare incentives. The next few decades will test the very fabric of German society in ways we've rarely seen. The severity of the outcome? It will be determined by the choices made today. It's a demographic puzzle that redefines everything we thought we knew about a modern, thriving nation.